Have you ever felt like happiness is always just around the corner? You chase after it in achievements, in the approval of others, in the next big purchase, or even in relationships. Yet when you finally hold what you thought would bring joy, it slips through your fingers like sand. What if I told you that happiness has never been hiding outside? It has always been right next to you, closer than you imagined. Today I'm going to tell you a story, a simple story, but inside it rests a key that can unlock one of life's greatest truths, where true happiness really lives. A journey on the train. Once, a man boarded a train for a long journey. He carried a small pouch of diamonds, a treasure of great value. Sitting nearby, a thief noticed it. Immediately, greed sparked in his heart. The thief began planning. Tonight, when all are asleep, I'll take the pouch, he thought. And so the first night came. The thief pretended to sleep, only to wake in the silent hours, searching, plotting, and sneaking. But no matter how carefully he searched, the pouch wasn't there. Frustrated, he repeated the plan the next night. Again, the man calmly placed the pouch in the thief's bag as he slept, only to take it back before dawn. To the thief's confusion, the diamond seemed impossible to steal. Finally, at the end of the journey, after days of restless searching, the thief ran after the man. Desperate, he cried, "Please tell me where the pouch was hiding." The man smiled gently and said, "Foolish one, it was with you all along. If only you had looked inside your own bag, you would have found it." That story may sound like a clever trick between a man and a thief, but in truth, it is a mirror of our lives, because we too are the thief. And happiness, it is the pouch we desperately chase, never realizing it's already in our own bag. The hidden lesson in the story. Why do we overlook this? Why do we, like the thief, believe we must search everywhere else? The story whispers a simple yet powerful truth. Happiness is not something to be stolen, borrowed, or begged for. Happiness is something you already carry inside. The thief wasted sleepless nights searching everywhere except the only place it was truly hiding, his own bag. And isn't that what we do? We search in money, approval, praise, possessions, status. We believe joy is out there, hidden inside someone else's bag. But what if, just like the pouch of diamonds, happiness has been resting quietly inside us the whole time? Why do we look outside for happiness? It's a fair question. If happiness is always within, why do we keep looking outside? The answer lies in how the world teaches us. From the time we are young, messages flood in. Be successful and you'll be happy. Buy this and you'll feel good. Win their approval and life will shine. We grow up equating happiness with outcomes, grades, careers, wealth, and admiration. And when we achieve these things, we do feel a burst of joy briefly. But as time passes, the shine fades. Why? Because that happiness was borrowed, depended on something outside of us. Like a rented house, it doesn't belong to us permanently. So, when the job promotion disappears, when the applause dies down, or when relationships shift, the happiness vanishes too. And we are left searching again, like the thief rummaging endlessly through another person's bag. The problem with outsourcing happiness is the greatest trap we fall into is outsourcing our happiness. We depend on others to make us feel complete. We compare our lives to neighbors, to friends on social media, to strangers who seem to shine brighter. But when happiness depends on someone else's smile, someone else's praise, someone else's presence, we become like boats tossed by every wave, calm when approved, broken when criticized, content when accepted, shattered when rejected. The thief's constant confusion mirrors this perfectly. He searched again and again, believing the pouch was hidden elsewhere. In our own lives, how many times have we said, if only I had what they had? If only this one thing changed, then I'd be happy, only to find emptiness again. What it means to look inside yourself. So, what does it truly mean to look inside for happiness? It doesn't mean ignoring life or living without goals. It means remembering that deep peace is not created by external things, it flows naturally when you connect with your own inner self. Within you are qualities most people overlook: resilience, kindness, clarity, gratitude, compassion, and strength. Think of inner happiness like fire hidden inside wood. You may not see it at first, but with the right spark, it glows. That spark is awareness. That spark is stillness. That spark is the intention to stop searching outside for treasure and discover the wealth already within. How to access inner happiness in daily life. This idea sounds beautiful, but how do we practice it? How do we move from theory to daily living? Here are some simple doors that open into inner happiness. Gratitude practice. At the end of each day, notice 3 things you are thankful for. Happiness grows where gratitude lives. Mindful breathing. Spend 5 minutes focusing on nothing but your breath. Your mind often races outward. This practice brings it inward. Reduce comparison. When you scroll, instead of asking, "Why not me?" ask, "What can I appreciate about myself?" Stillness time. Try sitting quietly, without a phone or distraction. Silence introduces you to the treasures inside. Focus on growth. Measure your life by your own progress, not by someone else's approval. These aren't lofty, unreachable steps. They're like simple keys that unlock doors already built within you. Real-life applications. Imagine 2 people who lose their jobs. The first feels devastated, believing their identity has been destroyed. Since their sense of happiness was tied to the job, they feel worthless. The second person also feels pain but remembers that their value is not determined by job titles. They grieve, they work, but within they hold dignity and peace. The difference is this: the first searched outside, the second inside. One lost everything. The other remained anchored. Think of happiness like anchoring a boat. If you anchor into the shore, waves cannot pull you too far. But if you drift without anchoring, each wave of life carries you away. Your inner happiness is that anchor. Transformation through inner discovery. What happens when you start living this truth? Slowly, life transforms. Failures are no longer final blows. They simply become redirections. Success is enjoyed, but not clung to. Love becomes deeper and freer. Because you no longer need others to complete you, you share happiness. You don't beg for it. Even in silence, you feel at home. True happiness isn't loud. It's not always fireworks or applause. It's a steady glow. A quiet joy that doesn't leave when circumstances change. Remember the thief? He spent nights of frustration, searching everywhere except the only place that mattered. When the wise man revealed the truth that the pouch had been in his bag all along, the thief felt both foolish and awakened. And so it is with us. We don't need to beg, fight, compare, or steal joy from the world. If you stop searching outward and look gently inward, you'll discover the secret. You already carry happiness with you. True happiness is not far, not hidden, not impossible. True happiness has always been closer than you think, resting quietly inside your own heart, waiting for you to finally look within.